So while I'm waiting on one video to upload, I ain't been on here in like at least 24 hours, maybe more, but maybe about 36. But yeah, I just got y'all pointed at the view where people been walking around in my backyard as far as trying to do my installation process. I've been pre-warning them that it's ratchet back there. It's a ratchet setup. It ain't ratchet back there, but it's just a ratchet setup, should I say. It ain't the neatest setup. Because I was just aiming for my kids having fun and stuff like that. I wasn't really worrying about the appearance of things, and still ain't. It's just other people that be looking. But speaking of, oh, and I just ordered some groceries, and yeah, the girl, her name was Corey with a K. She didn't do, I think she tried to be slick. She sent me a picture of a chef salad, but she put on there a turkey Cobb salad and put that in my basket, in my thing, and I'm like, yeah, I didn't ask for that. I wanted the one that's shown in the picture. I don't know if she mistaken for me, mistaken that for me saying, hey, I want the turkey Cobb. I didn't. I was asking her, is that the turkey Cobb or is that a chef? She never responded. So I was like, what? So I just felt like maybe she took that one for herself or whatever. Okay, fine and dandy. You could have just did a refund because I didn't ask for a turkey Cobb salad. I went on there to try to put the right replacement, and it didn't have that. It didn't have the one that she was showing in the picture, but because I knew it was there, that's what I wanted. So anyway, I guess I'm gonna be trying turkey Cobb this time. But that's not what I'm on here for. I'm on here because again, I'm just thinking, I don't know why I'm still thinking about this. I'm guessing because these people still even exist or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about whatever the case may be. Like, whatever it is, whatever they got going on. But just even going back again, like, when I sent them little kids home and I didn't let them eat over here because again they live not it's a hop, skip, and honey, I don't even care if you lived in the next cul-de-sac. I'm gonna holler at you later. It's time for my kids to come in. We get ready to do whatever we get ready to do. Whether it's eat, whether it's relax or whatever. And if I want to send your kids home or whatever, I mean, it's not even their home, but if I want to send them back to where, their temporary residence, then that's what I'm going to do. It irritates me that I even got to say that. Same with mine. If you don't want my kids over there or it's just not the timing, send them home. I mean, duh. Unless we had some other type of agreement set up that I was going to watch them during this time or... So anyway, I sent them home because, yeah, we was about to eat. I definitely didn't have enough to feed everybody and this and the third. Because at the time I was linked up with, what's his name? He had his daughter coming over. Of course, my daughter was here. And then at the time, I can't remember if we had our baby, but my youngest son, but we definitely had, we had three kids and two adults. And I had what I had. But I'm trying to tell you, my heart wasn't never even on, or my mind wasn't even on that I'm supposed to feed these kids for one, but excluding them as far as just not eating overall because my mind was just so, I was just convinced, and I'm still like it's crazy because it tries to cause this kind of confusion, but I'm still convinced. Y'all grandparents live next door. They're gonna make sure that you have something to eat if that's the case. And I gave them a little snack thing, which I had given my kids. Sometimes I let my kids eat before, eat a snack before they even eat food or whatever. The female of the house, she tried to make it. It's like she just got wishy-washy, and I just didn't get it. But she tried to make it seem like you just sent them that little snack cake and sent them home. Okay. I didn't know it was a problem for them to walk. It's literally a fence and it's a yard that they can climb over, go around, or whatever. I didn't put them in harm's way or nothing like that. So anyway, that just makes me feel like you had some type of expectations of me or something that I didn't know about, and I definitely didn't agree to or anything like that or whatever the case may be. Then I look back on a time when I had some extra food. I had went to a food bank or food pantry, and it was just the things that I didn't really want. It was some vegetables at the time. Now, honey, looking back now, that's the healthy stuff. But they had been neighborly, for the most part up until that point. So I'm like, let me give them this or whatever. And the male of the house, he gladly came over and took the stuff and wanted it or whatever. And he was like, yeah, I'll take it. And I'm like, okay, cool. So, and I didn't think nothing of it. And I wasn't even really looking at it as me paying them back. It was just me being neighborly, like, okay, I got some extra stuff. Y'all need this. And they were the closest ones to me. So I sent that over or whatever. And and I remember him, it was like, or either I had some WIC too. I had WIC where I was getting like apple juice and different juices and cereal and eggs and stuff, and I didn't need it at the time. And so, I gave them like that once or twice or whatever, and that was to help with them kids. That could help with the kids when they was down there, whatever. And again, this was, I ain't gonna say better times. I'm gonna just speak that these are better times. The latter is greater than the former, but seemingly better times. This was when I thought, everything was good or at least decent or whatever. And again, this whole time, I didn't even come over here trying to make no friends or anything. Okay, granted, I know it's going to be neighbors, but I did not come over here even trying to make friends or any of that. I'm over here because initially it was me and my daughter, and I wanted a nice size yard, and I wanted to be able to her to have room and not have to worry about no close neighbors, you know, just in our space and stuff like that and all of that. We have a yard to play in. And again, I wasn't thinking past that. I wasn't thinking about nobody else. I wasn't considering anybody else. At this point in time, I feel like y'all done gave me plenty of reason for y'all not to be considered. So this is what it is. But I'm just gonna pan over there. I ain't getting in that pool today, but I be thinking about it. I just always thought, honey, if I had that pool in my yard, I'm getting in there every day. And you know what? I probably would if I didn't feel like I was gonna have some kind of issue or some type of craziness with them. Because I definitely used to get in my jacuzzi like every day, sometimes two times a day. But if I didn't think I was going to feel like I had an issue, and then of course we got with the people coming up in my yard as of now. I'm trying to wait till all that gets done and taken care of before. But yeah, I just like peace. So anyways, just looking back, I gave him the stuff and he did like this little giggle or laugh. I don't know what it meant. But I'm just at this point I just be feeling like, did they feel like I owed them something, or is it something again that I just don't know, that what I'm saying, that just definitely went over my head. I'm still asking God to reveal. At the same time, I'm just feeling a type of way, like, and then going back to that dream I had yesterday morning, or was it this morning? It was yesterday morning or this morning, where even the little boy was like hugging on me at one of my, either my left or right. I wrote it down. Like, I don't even want to know you like that. I don't want to be around you. I don't want, what I'm saying? It was a point in time when I was okay with at least being around y'all, but now I don't even want to be around y'all. I don't want, what I'm saying? Do not bother with me. Stay over there, mind y'all business, and I'm good over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm not asking y'all for nothing. I'm not demanding nothing from y'all, but I'm definitely going to live out God's will and whatever he move on me to do. And just like today, it was, I had felt like doing something, and I was like, you know what? I have to be empowered to do it. I put it on the other video, but I have to be empowered to do it. And then God gave me a major reason to be empowered to do it. I wasn't trying to make no excuse. I literally was like, I'm going to wait till God empowers me. And I mean, he didn't take long to show forth. And so I went and checked, and I'm like, I checked something. I'm like, oh, wow. And was empowered to be able to do it, to make them move. So that's where I get my strength and my energy from. If you want to talk about energy and stuff like that, and speaking of somebody talking about I match energy, honey, I can't match no energy with y'all, because y'all might be at a very low, I don't talk about vibrating and stuff like that, but y'all might be at a very low place, and I'm not going to do that. I want to go higher, and I want God to lift me higher, and his energy is not matched, like, it's unmatched. So it's no way you can't match it. All you can do is join him and be one with him and be on the, I mean, we're not outside of God, period, whether we want to think so or not, but all you can do is get an alliance. So it's not no, so I'm not doing all that. If I gotta match energy with you, I'm definitely gonna be victorious. You already defeated, because you're feeling like it's some kind of, you feeling like it's a competition that you can even win or whatever, and I just don't even do that. So however God designed me and created me, this is what's on the inside of me. I don't feel like I gotta compete with anybody. I've said it out my mouth before, and basically, I ain't gonna say I got put in my place, but just got that gentle reminder that we don't gotta do that. The people of God do not have to do that. Now, as far as anybody else, maybe they feel like they got to be in the rat race. They got to. I know I'm right, not dead smack in the middle, but on the outskirts of the rat race. I'm just saying that because of the location I live at. But yeah, outskirts of the rat race, but still basically rat race vicinity ish. Um, but I don't gotta do all that. I don't choose to do all that. I don't choose to serve the enemy. I don't choose to serve mammon, the god of, supposed to be the god of money. I don't even acknowledge other gods, to be honest, because what are you? You're nothing. If it's not the true and living God, it's nothing. Like it's definitely a figment of people's imagination, but it's powerless. So yeah, just thinking about that, like why would y'all even expect anything out of me? And again, if we want to just think naturally, you're the older generation. I was thinking to myself, kids don't come in this world praying for themselves or knowing how to pray. Now, God is doing a new thing where I seen that baby that was lifting, had them hands lifted up and stuff like that. It was a baby. It was a newborn baby. So now at this point, maybe God is like, okay, well, since that's what y'all want and that's what y'all want to put the responsibility on the younger people, then I'm going to give the power to the younger people, the younger generations, even coming out the womb, even before they in the womb. You know what I'm saying? So even going back to when, what's his name, so-called aunt came over here, and she's supposed to be my kid's aunt too, but she was like, "Ooh, that's scary. You're scared because somebody know how to communicate with their kids, and the kids can talk and make these sounds at 1 month, 2 month, what?" And she felt the type of way like your kid's just supposed to be dumb, not saying nothing, deaf, mute, or whatever. I don't know what she thought. But okay, God can give that power, and it ain't even a transfer of power. It's a whole, you know what I'm saying? Just because it's to literally, of course, smack the enemy in the face, but annihilate the enemy. Like, you're out of here. So if they coming out the womb and they ready, ready, war ready, like literally they a baby, they can't walk, can't do nothing, can't feed themselves, but they got the power of God operating on the inside of them. There's nothing you could do to destroy their life. I mean, only God allows you, but there's nothing you can do. So that's what I feel like, y'all. It's fine to get tired, but you get tired for real though when you really are doing stuff in your own strength. Now you can still feel tired. I do believe, even when you're not doing it in your own strength, because that's just the weight of this world. But you better perk up real quick and know who you belong to and know where your power comes from. Like the Bible say, he had a form of godliness but denying his power. And you better know and acknowledge who your power comes from, And it could come from what you believe opposite or whatever the case may be. But yeah, that brings with it death, a whole spirit of death. So I don't know. I don't know why I'm still thinking about that. I don't want to think about it. I want it to be just, you know what I'm saying, pretty much just over with and just completely exterminated, if you ask me. But, God, let it be done according to God's will. If I got enough strength to say that and I can keep going and I don't even know what to expect, somebody was that I was linked up with, he was just like, come with May. He used to, you know what I'm saying? He definitely was empowered during that time. And I'm not saying he's not empowered during this time. I haven't linked up with him, don't know. But that's the type of stuff he was saying, and honey, I was like shuddering, not wanting to come into agreement with that or say that or whatever. But he was just like, come with me. And he was leading a group of people, and they were, not supposed to compromise and stuff like that. And it was awesome. But then he did step aside or step away or whatever, and just barely heard from him. But he had people, baby. He had some followers, and it wasn't a cult type of, to me, it wasn't a cult type of thing. It was really, he was really on it. But then he must have went astray, been let, I don't know, ain't no telling. But anywho, but yeah, he was saying, come with me. I just say, let it be done according to God's will. And I say that even with caution. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I want to get back to saying it boldly, but I be like, Lord, you done sent some stuff now that I'm not rocking with that. I don't like it, but he's in control, so better get your life. But I'm getting ready to go in here and I guess make this salmon again. At least have it, whether I eat it today or tomorrow or whatever. Have that. Make this like cream sauce that I made the last time. I'm not gonna really do the noodles, I don't think. But I do want to put some spinach in it. I might do the I had some angel hair pasta in there. I might do the noodles again. I don't know. I guess it goes good with noodles. So I guess I'll do the angel hair pasta. Last time I did the penne pasta with it. It was good. It was good. My son liked it. Um, what else? Oh, that's what my youngest son asked for. He asked for the little pasta that come in the green box. And because usually they don't be having it no more. It's the Michelanas. He likes those, but they don't be having it like that no more. So yeah, I'm gonna do probably gonna put some broccoli and some spinach in this is what I'm gonna fix today. Oh no, you know what? I said broccoli, but you know what? It got some other vegetables. I might do these other vegetables in it. And I'm gonna do some zucchini and squash because mine went bad. I'm gonna go ahead and cook it today so that way I can have it ready. What else? What else? What else? There's some other stuff that I'm just like, yeah. But anyway, this sun trying to peek out, trying to, do what they do. Yes, people gonna be back here in my backyard doing what they do or whatever. And it's not terrible back there, but I still don't want nobody in my business. It's a backyard for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Everybody not supposed to be in your backyard. Everybody ain't even supposed to be in your front yard, in your yard. But yeah, just going back over that, because I do. God literally give me time to think about it, but not dwell on it or, you know what I'm saying, think too much, overthink it and all that. But think about and go back and replay, like, what the heck was really going on? Like, what was the what was the problem? What happened? So I be literally having to go back and say, Lord, what did I do to offend these people? And oftentimes it was just almost clear as day. It's the enemy just trying to deceive you, and you need to just keep going. But it could be a small percentage of the time that I really did something. But I look back and I'm like, I haven't done nothing to them, nothing that they might have felt like, oh, this was wrong that she did, but then they didn't sit down and take the time to discuss it. They took one time to discuss it. No, we didn't sit down. We stood out in the front yard going back and forth, and then after that, and then like I said, she tried to make it seem like, oh, let's go over here, and that's why I'm like, why do you flip and change from that? If that's how we started out, then why don't we continue to, let it pan out like that? But I don't know. Sometimes I think about, again, the Tower of Babel where, dang, we started communicating, thinking we working together. What are we supposed to do? You know, it does say love your neighbor as yourself and this and the third. So I thought that was like that was a mature way to just, like, okay, let's talk about it. And then my thing is by the time the end of the conversation comes, sometimes I feel like a resolution is there, but sometimes we still don't agree. We can agree to disagree. And if you don't know how to do that and just be like, hey, then I feel like you're childish. You're very immature. But I'm just going back on when God told me to remove the sign that I had up because I just wanted to get a message across. I mean, of course, they already know anyway, but I wanted to get a message across, and God told me to take it down. It was either in like November or December or something like that, and I took it down, and then it seemed like, again, stuff got worse. And I'm like, that part I just don't really understand. I don't know. I might need to reach out to my friend over in another country, another part of the world, but I'm like, it's just, I mean, he will minister to me. He does not appreciate it, but I just don't get it. Why, when I was obedient, again, what I believe was obedient. Because I really wanted to do that thing. I really wanted, and it wasn't petty to me. I wasn't finna think it was petty at all, but put up the sign and remind y'all, baby, y'all think y'all this, whatever. Y'all still a broken type of family or whatever. You're still like a blended family or whatever, but you ain't even blending well. But God can reveal. At this point, I'm like, Lord, that's they mess. You don't got to reveal nothing to me, but, you know, it's things that he shares with me about the whole thing, and I just be like, ugh. And sometimes he will show you, this is why they acting like that towards you. This is that. And I'm just like, oh, Lord. Even though, don't y'all see my, you know what I'm saying, I got stuff going on. It's like, y'all, and it's like, no, we want to still put, okay. I'm just like, I'm not putting it on me, send it right on back. But I just want, at this point, one major thing I want, handled and taken care of. And that's, regarding this whole fence ordeal and things like that, and just want to know my property lines and stuff like that. So, I don't know, man. It's just weird. It's wild. Anyways, so that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go in here and probably start some of my cooking. Figure out what I'm gonna do. Definitely do my saute my zucchini and squash and stuff. And what else? There's something else. I ate a lot of beef last week. I ate chicken, of course, off the grill. I ate the hot dogs off the grill. Um, I think we ate the fish last week. What else? What else? What else? I don't know. So I'm gonna do that, and maybe by 5 or 6, I'll be able to go and sit outside. Maybe it was just too hot. I was gonna make a video outside, but yeah, it got too hot again. And if I ain't getting in no water or being in a cool spot, then I ain't going back there. So anyway, that's that on that for now. Yeah, thinking about my daughter definitely, but I'll touch on that. I'll more so pray about that. And yeah,